Okay, so now we'll talk about different structures that are important to understand the geometric properties of structures. Yes, because we have mechanical properties that are related to the microstructure of the substance, and geometrical properties connected with how they are generally constructed, how they are built. And obviously, from this engineering perspective, we are looking for the structures that will sustain different loads. Yes, the general bones are created mostly, of course, not only, they have plethora of functions, but their main functions is to sustain load, sustain some force. And also, this is the similar function for a lot of additional devices that you will work with. So, what is happening here? Will because of it, the most practical way how to divide different ways of different basic components of any structure, of any mechanism, is to find different structures that are responsible for sustaining different types of force. So, for example, we have the column. Column is specialized in sustaining the compressive stress. So the stress tries to squeeze it down from down up or both from both sides. And this type of force is relatively well held by ceramic materials, for example. Okay, what else do we have? We have ties. What are ties? Ties are materials that are structures, that are to hold the tensile stress. So the tensile stress will be held by the ties. Yes. So for example, ties can be sometimes elastic to some extent, and made by some steel cable, reinforced by some steel cables, things like that. We also have beams. Beams are very important. Everything is, but beams are also very important. So beams are generally created to sustain bending. So we have some force that is acting like that. Yes. On the sides here we have supports, and it tries to bend it. Yes. And the beams are created to sustain this bending. So beams are created in order to be able to sustain this bending. Like the ties are created to sustain the tension, and columns are created to sustain compression. And we have also one more thing. We have the shafts. So the shafts are created to sustain the rotation. So, for example, the shafts in a car, yes, that are joining the wheels, are a good example. Yes, there are the planes of forces in case of the rotation of the spinning of the shaft are quite complex. So shafts needs to be really well designed in order to sustain those forces. Okay, for today it's enough. Thank you very much.